It's the NFL on EA Sports.
And we're running it back with the two teams from Super Bowl 19.
It's the Niners and the Fins coming up next.
Just about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic, we are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Good to be in the booth with Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico. Greg, this is a passing league. You know that from your days. It's evolved even more into a game in the air. And boy, we have a couple of quarterbacks who know all about moving their team via the pass.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see this ball thrown early and often throughout the game. And anyone who loves offensive football, this is certainly a treat. And you said it, Mike. This league has turned more and more with each passing season into a passing league. If you can't throw, if you can't generate points through the air and explosive plays, it is going to be very difficult to compete and win week in and week out in today's modern NFL.
Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off. And off we go from South Florida. On the return, Malik Washington. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Dolphins come out on offense, and the lefty, Tua Tagovailoa. He led the NFL a year ago in passing yardage. Hard to believe this is season 5 already from Alabama. Greg, Tua, 26 years old, and his time is now.
One of the few southpaws we have playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and while he doesn't have one of the strongest arms, he makes up for it with great anticipation and pinpoint accuracy. So what it does, it allows him to throw very catchable balls. A lot of his receivers do a lot of the damage after the catch, and only time's going to tell how this one plays out. But when he's on his game, they're due for a lot of points.
And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Tua. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. He's got his man, it's Hill. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That's taken in by Achane. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, here's Tua. He gets that to his tight end, Smith. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that will be a bit of a letdown.
He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not and be taken down there.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
9th play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. Hill brought in motion. Tua now on 3rd down. That one caught by Smith. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
Well, this is how you dream up the opening script. You get the ball first, and you want to go down and set the tone for the rest of the game. Well, it looks like the coaches did a great job when they built that script during the week. That big-time throw, they got a shot now with 1st and goal to end this opening drive with a touchdown.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. They'll go jet sweep and do it with Hill. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Tua going to give it to Achane. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Now, Tagovailoa on 3rd and goal. He'll try and get, and he's in! Tua Tagovailoa, touchdown Miami. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Jason Sanders on for the point after. He's got it. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here come the 49ers, and they are led by Brock Purdy. You know the story, taken last in the 2022 draft. The last 2 seasons, he has led the Niners deep in the playoffs, and it's his 3rd season, Greg, as the QB for San Francisco.
Mr. Irrelevant. Well, I think it's safe to say, Mike, he has been anything but irrelevant since arriving in the NFL, and he is living proof. It doesn't matter if you're drafted 1st overall, or in his case, with the very last pick. What does matter is what you do with the opportunity once it's given to you. Nothing real flashy about his game. He simply gets the job done, and that's exactly what his team is counting on him today over these next 60 minutes. So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
They'll motion a tight end right. They'll go play action. Purdy. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Throwing again is Purdy. Gets this one into the hands of Jawan Jennings. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through 1. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Samuel brings this in along the sideline.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money.
Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
So back up now to the 8-yard line. It's 3rd and goal. Purdy works out of the pistol. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. The veteran Jordan Poyer had the good coverage, and he knocks that one away.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Moody comes back on the field after making the field goal. He's set to kick off. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to see the football for the second time. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. In motion comes Beckham. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. That is caught right side by Beckham. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch. And it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now Tua. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards.
Automatic 1st down.
On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Now Sanders on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Dolphins extend their advantage to 14-3. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Samuel going to see what he can do. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Niners offense ready for their second possession. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Through the air, connecting with Debo.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. From the gun, it's Purdy. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there. And that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
On the return, here's Washington. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Tyreek Hill getting ready for this next drive along with the rest of the Miami offense. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That one into the hands of Hill. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
A shotgun snap for Tua. That's taken in by Achane.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the gun, here's Tua. He's got the hook up there to Waddle.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Tua to throw again. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Again, it's Tua. That's going to be taken in by Durham Smythe. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early.
And he will score. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Sanders here for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Dolphins move out to a 21-3 advantage. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Samuel going to see what he can do. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The 49ers offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. So, we hit halftime here in South Florida, and the Dolphins are in the lead. As we send you up to Orlando for a check-in with Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, it's all yours.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports halftime report. The Dolphins got some strong play out of their quarterback, number 1, Tua Tagovailoa. He threw 2 touchdown passes, ran for another, as his guys have the lead at halftime. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Niners offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
First and 10, Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
He'll run. This is Mason. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They get 21 on that one. It's good for a Niners first down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's to the first-round rookie from Florida, Ricky Pearsall. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
He's going to tuck. He is in. Brock Purdy. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is a heartbreaker for the defense. They took away what he wanted to do in the air, Greg, but that scrambling ability gets him to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the reason he was able to take advantage with his legs here, Mike, is he made a fast decision realizing there was nowhere to go with the ball. The amount of guys the defense had in coverage took those passes away. He tucked the ball down, took advantage of the space, and he was able to take it all the way.
Now Jake Moody for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Washington now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now, Tua and the Miami offense head out for their next possession. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. Tua now on first down. Catch made there by Waddle. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Hill brought in motion. Finding space at the 40. And they will finally run him down. and 10 now from the 36. In motion, it's Waddle. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
To the air again, Tagovailoa. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Tua. The pressure all over him. He goes down again.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
So, on 4th down, it's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. Back deep, it's Ricky Pearsall. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The 49ers offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. So Kittle comes in motion. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now it's the rookie out of Louisville. It's Isaac Orendo. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
3rd down, Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Plays made on defense by Jordan Brooks. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
Purdy works out of the pistol. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here's a 2nd and 12. Now Purdy. He gets it to Samuel, left side. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here comes 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap to Purdy. And that is incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And that'll set up 4th down.
I can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
Back to the air is Purdy. And that'll be batted down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
3rd and short. Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So the field goal makes it a 1-score game here in the 4th quarter as they kick it away. Here's Eskridge now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense and Tua Tagovailoa making their way back out. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes. Generally, one step ahead of the defense all game long. First and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. Checking it down. This one is caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
In motion comes Beckham. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. Sending it deep for Waddle. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Now Sanders on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Dolphins will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Samuel gonna see what he can do. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. A tight end in motion now. Purdy now, he'll throw on first down.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Here's second down and 3. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's complete to Mason. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. Here comes second down. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Brooks. And the defense finds the end zone. Great work inside by the linebacker, who takes it back the other way for the touchdown.
Yeah, and he just never saw the linebacker in the middle of the field, Mike, and the quarterback was locked in on his receiver, and once that ball came out of his hand, I think he wanted it back. Sanders here for the extra point.
The kick is good. And the Dolphins tack on one more to their lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Jordan Mason on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Niners offense ready to get back to work. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. So Kittle comes in motion. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Purdy. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance right from the start.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll drop this for Mason. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
That's over the middle to Kittle. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. So now then, first and goal from the 1. To throw once more, it's Purdy. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. First and goal, down here near the goal line. And they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
Purdy and the 49ers will try to get 2 more. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
Anytime you fail on a 2-point try, there's always going to be second guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
The Dolphins offense getting set to get back to work. And as we look back now, Greg, at how we got here, we got a ton of highlights of the offense so far. In particular, great passing.
Yeah, and if you want to score points in the NFL, Mike, there's no secret. You've got to do it primarily through the air, and with 3 touchdowns here so far, that's exactly what we've seen. It's been deep balls. It's been intermediate shots. It's been good run after catch. This has really been high-level offense on display right from the jump.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. A run up the middle with Achan. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the fourth. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Once again, it's Achan. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play. It is 3rd and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Jake Bailey in punt formation for the Dolphins. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. One last shot now for Purdy. Going up top. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So, fins up. It's a win for the Dolphins. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.